It is Monday, March the 2nd. You're here with Heidi and Colette on this less than snowy, not snowy today, so that's good.
No.
Yeah, so it's been a good day.
Might have been a smattering overnight.
A smattering, she's...
A smattering. Nothing my windshield cover couldn't handle.
Exactly. So I went through my son Dante's bag yesterday morning. I forgot to tell you this. This is kind of funny. And I did a mummy oops. I did not check the bag on Friday or Saturday or Sunday. So Sunday night, it was Sunday night comes around. I'm like getting everything ready. And I'm like, damn it, the lunch. Because he's supposed to put his lunch bag on the kitchen counter. Do you think he does it? No, he does not.
No.
And I was so busy on Friday and Saturday, I just totally forgot to look for the whereabouts of the said bag, lunch bag. Anyway, so I go into the Dante's school bag and I find, this is your school report card in here. I said, did you know that your report card was in here? And he so lovingly looks at me and goes, yes. So and I've always said, if you tell the truth, you're not going to have trouble, we'll work our problems through, right? Anyway, so this happens. And then my other son downstairs says, oh, I'm coming upstairs for this one for sure. You know, he can't miss this. Anyway, finally got the report card out. It was good, you know, couple B's and some A's, so we're happy about that. But why does he do that? What is wrong with kids? They have one job to do, empty the school bag, you know?
Well, I mean, I'm going to say that falls into the category of, Mom, you didn't ask. You just didn't ask, right? If you had asked him, because you did ask him, you said, Dante, did you know that your report card was in your backpack? He didn't lie.
No,
he said,
he didn't. But come on. Anyways, so that's a mummy oops for you. Love being, you know, mom with the two boys. Love them. Anyways, we talked about nutcrackers because we'll go there.
Foreshadowing.
Yes, we have a video about nutcrackers today, not the Christmas ballet. Okay, we can talk over this. There's no volume, so sweet. Now this poor dude is doing his part. He's being healthy, and he didn't see the poll till last minute.
Oh!
Yeah, so that's pretty bad.
Ouch.
Next one, please. Okay, here we go. We have a man. Mike says
no.
I mean, his body just had to turn at that point. Now this poor kid, just, you know, working on his skills.
Oh!
Loving the instant replays, by the way, Mike. These are fantastic. And boom.
Yep.
Yeah, you know.
Yep.
So those are our nutcrackers for today.
Wow.
You like those?
Wow. I mean, I felt that, and I'm female. So.
Right? Oh my God. So the other day we talked about Robert Breckenbridge, who, and I apologize if I'm shanking that last name, Robert, but Shanker. So he had his photo posted on the NASA website, as well as the thumbnail on NASA's Instagram, I believe, and Twitter. We are going to highlight his photo of the day today, which is on SiouxOnline.com, of the Northern Lights, and that is such a beautiful picture, Robert. We couldn't not share.
Is that unaltered?
I don't know where that picture has been taken. It's at Grow Cap, is what I'm hearing in my ear.
Well, it just looks very green, like wow.
Isn't that beautiful? Yep, so beautiful picture, Robert. We just want to remind you to send in your photos of the day.
Yes.
And I know you want to remind people about the social media stuff too, right?
Yeah, I mean, I want to really kind of just put it out there again, like, you know, send us your birthdays, your significant events, pictures, things that you want to share. We really, really enjoy the interaction. We are the Sioux's only news station. We are extremely community-based, and we build our community through interaction with our people. So please do send us your stuff.
Well said, ma'am. Whew. Boom, mic drop. But don't mic drop, because you've got a new story for you.
No, I just now got the sound kind of steady in my ear.
Okay,
so
good.
If I start to look a little, it's because I can't hear anything. Okay.
All right. We have our first, oh man. Anyway, let's get on with the news and ignore Mike in our ear.
Okay. So yesterday, Algoma Public Health did report the region's 4th COVID-19 related death. Out of respect for the family, no further information is being shared. Dr. Jennifer Liu, Medical Officer of Health, said that on behalf of Algoma Public Health, we offer our most sincere condolences to this person's loved ones. And presently, I want everybody to understand that the Algoma region does have currently 5 active cases and 1 patient is hospitalized. And as always, they are, you know, indicating that this next death does also, again, underline the severity, the extreme
Absolutely.
seriousness of this virus, people. So please do stay safe.
Thanks, Heidi. So yesterday, there was a report where police were checking out in Searchmont about a barricaded person who was apparently breaking windows in cars yesterday. And a reader had sent this story in to Dan Gray, who couldn't make it out there because of road conditions at the time, but he is following the story today. So there were about 30 police officers, and that included the OPP, Sault OPP, the Sault Police Services, and OPP Thessalon as well. So as soon as we get more information on this, we will highlight and share. And again, we're at the top of the hour, every hour, giving you live news, so we'll have that throughout the day too.
So in other news, Pointe has released information as to how they plan to handle the next rollout of their closure. Campers are expected to be out of their camping spot at Pointe by May 15th. So Sue Online did reach out to the Lions Club, and Janet Gaughan, who is a representative of the Lions Club, has indicated that once the park is accessible, that would be later on in the spring, we will be working with the city to schedule the appointments with campers to remove their RVs and their trailers, and the city will schedule further appointments to deal with decks and gazebos and any sheds, because again, I mean, there are some people who have, you know, left equipment out there. They are making arrangements with the city on retrieving items that belong to the Lions Club, in fact, from the park. So they're not sure exactly at this point how they're going to be handling the disposition of all of the items, and Gaughan has indicated that the city has said that they will work with the Lions Club to deal with these issues. There were some issues around monies that had been raised for a new playground, and how the money that has been raised or donated would be handled. In one case, there's one significant donation of about $1,000, which the person who made the donation is known, so that will be returned. There are some other funds that were raised through bake sales and the like that will have to be dealt with. At this point, it is unknown how they'll be dealing with the playground equipment, as that does fall into a different category. So they're still weighing options. We do have more information with regards to this evolving story.
That's too bad. You know, they made the time they were obviously trying to make the space a better park for visitors, and you know, it's unfortunate that we won't be able to use it.
Yes.
Okay, moving over to Life Labs. Apparently, there's been several complaints to Life Labs about the long wait times and stuff when you had to go get your blood work done. There was a client or customer who said they had booked, I guess you can book it in 5-minute intervals. They had booked their time, and now they were waiting there for over an hour. So the manager of communications for Life Labs did make a statement yesterday saying that the Sault Ste. Marie locations have undergone a few changes under the Public Health Partners guidance to ensure the health and safety for the customers' employees. As part of the efforts to winterize locations and reduce long lines, Life Labs has temporarily converted select locations to appointment centers, as I said, making appointments. However, even with that, time waits are crazy long. So crazy long, that is the official statement for
crazy long.
They did hire a greeter to help speed things up, I guess, to triage, and like a Walmart greeter, I don't know. Hello, welcome to get your blood done today. Anyway, how are you? Here's a sticker. They encourage anyone looking to book an appointment for themselves or a loved one to go to their My Care Compass website, which I do believe is where they're booking and still waiting when they get there. So basically, take a book with you because you're going to be waiting a while. They're trying to figure it out. I don't know. I could just I'm just going to sum that one up.
Like, what would make you more conscious of how long you've been waiting in line than random chit chat with a stranger?
It's the greeter.
Oh my!
What happened? Something weird has happened to our microphones. I'm not too sure what's going on. Okay, can't hear anything. So we're going to go on. We're just going to. Good thing we're pretty ladies. I don't know. It sounds like the world has ended.
You're really loud.
Yeah, okay.
I hear nothing else.
Nothing. Just me, eh?
Just you. Well, I don't need a perfect world. I would only hear you, right? There we go.
We're okay. Back. And moving right along. We handled that very gracefully, by the way.
I think so, yeah. It was hardly a noticeable schism in our delivery. Not at all. Not at all.
Good thing our viewers had no idea.
Very smooth.
All right, let's move on.
Okay.
Then what's going on at Pauline's
Let's talk
place?
about Pauline's Place.
Awesome.
Some people may have noticed that Pauline's Place, their former location, look at 923 Queen Street, they did sell that, and now they have relocated and are settling into their new location at 235 Wellington Street West, formerly the Steelton Senior Center. And it does, Pauline's Place, for those of you who don't know, operates in favor. It is a non-profit charitable organization that provides emergency shelter for youth, males ages 16 through 17 and females ages 16 through 21. They also provide services for families. And the new shelter location continues to provide capacity for 7 emergency beds, those for youth, 12 emergency beds for women, 2 emergency units for family, 2 accessible units, and 6 overflow beds. So they do provide necessities for these individuals, such as food, clothing, hygiene products, and with the help of external support and based on the unique needs of the individuals, they can also provide support for mental health, addictions, securing and maintaining permanent housing. So you know, they do provide very seamless service coordination. They don't really have any core funding is received. So they do in fact rely on partial funding from DSAB, that being the District of Sault Ste. Marie Social Service Administration Board, as well as grants, fundraisers, and donations.
An extremely important place for the city, for sure.
Yes.
Good luck on the new location.
So more information on our website.
Awesome. On Friday, $550,000 was granted to Sault Ste. Marie for affordable housing. This is a super important announcement. As I said, the Sault Ste. Marie was provided $550,000 by the Ontario government in the efforts for the Ontario Aboriginal Housing Services during COVID-19. There were a lot of domestic violence issues, and according to Stats Canada, Indigenous women are 3 times more likely to be a victim of domestic violence than non-Indigenous. So the Ontario Aboriginal Housing Services is using this funding to purchase 4 3-bedroom homes, which will serve as single-family homes. And these family homes are in proximity to schools, transit, grocery stores, essential services. It's critically important to ensure that Indigenous women and the children fleeing domestic violence have a safe haven to go to.
100%.
Right, so I'm really happy that this money is specifically allocated to Sault Ste. Marie, and wanted to share that and didn't want that story to just be put up on the website and not be spread to a
definitely
large
an important
audience.
story, for sure.
Yeah. All right, we have one more minute
so
before
we
we
do have a man who has been charged with arson. So February 27th saw investigation services charging 40-year-old James Ellis with arson. It is It is alleged that on February 25th, the accused attended a common area of a multi-unit residence at Terry Fox Place in the 0 to 100 block, in fact, of Terry Fox Place, and lit a garbage can on fire.
Bad idea. Bad idea.
The fire was extinguished with minimal damage. They did execute, you know, on the 27th, the officers executed a search warrant, and they did find the accused at a residence in the 0 to 100 blocks of Terry Fox Place. And once inside the residence, the accused was located and arrested. So he is charged with arson, endangering life, and mischief, held for wash court and later released. So
okay, great. Okay, well, it's a good thing Sault Fire, I'm going to move right along. It's a good thing Sault Fire Services has welcomed a new recruit to deal with said garbage fire.
Oh, there we go.
Now we're back into a weird zone again.
Exploded into my ear.
In a Twitter post yesterday, do I sound better?
Saucy.
In a Twitter post yesterday, Sault Fire Services announced their newest member. The passing of the helmet ceremony, oh, how cool is that, was held downtown beside Aerial 1. Gerald received his helmet from Sault Fire Services Chief Johnson. Matthew Gerald has been brought on the force. He brings previous experience from Echo Bay Volunteer Department.
Okay.
Sault Online would like to welcome this new firefighter.
Well,
and
welcome.
although we do want to meet him, we hope it's not in a serious incident. And I know that Dan Gray will be your first person that you meet and probably take amazing pictures of you.
Yes.
Now, I do believe we have weatherman Craigers waiting for us, but I'm not quite entirely sure because I can't hear anything.
Nah, me neither.
Okay. I hope they can hear us.
I can hear you.
Can we go over to Craig now, please? Oh, it worked.
Good morning, everyone. Hey, well, it's a better morning than yesterday.
Oh, Craig just blew it.
We are at least starting off with a little bit of sun, but we are going to see some clouds roll in and a little more snow too. But there's some good news on the horizon. I'll give you that coming up. Let's take a look outside. It does look like a nice morning out there right now. We are seeing the clouds thicken up, but as I say, we're going to see a little more snow come into our forecast later on today. I'll give you those details coming up.
Loss is something that never leaves you. Donate $45 today to help victims of impaired driving. A message from MAD Canada.
Do your part to help stop the spread of COVID-19. Wash your hands for at least 20 seconds. Cough into your elbow, not into your hand or in the air. Avoid touching your face, eyes, and mouth. Keep your distance from people. Stay at least 6 feet away from others. If you're feeling sick, please just stay home. Do the 5 and keep others alive. Help stop the spread of COVID-19.
Drop by one of our 3 Sault Ste. Marie locations. You do life, we do taxes.
Frustrating.
Multi-language is good.
Good morning and welcome back to First Local Mornings with Colette and Heidi. Today is...
I've got it right there.
Today, no you don't.
Yes, I do.
Today is Tuesday, March 2nd, not Monday, March 2nd.
Oh my God! I'm
This is
not
like
even
an
doing,
ongoing thing.
I know,
It's
and I'm
just-
not even doing it on purpose. I'm just that silly in the morning.
I don't know.
Fun.
I don't know. I'm starting to kind of think that it is purposeful,
Thought I wouldn't do that to you.
but I don't know. I mean, it takes a little bit more than that to throw me, so go ahead. Bring it, Sault Ste. Marie.
Oh my God.
Throw me. All right,
Oh,
so.
God. You're so sassy.
All right. Facebook people, hello, hello, hello. Bradley is watching. He's flying at us this morning with some français. Il nous parle la belle langue. Brad, bonjour, belle jeune fille.
Oh, hello.
J'aime le jeune, c'est vrai.
We like Brad. J'aime Brad.
Ouais, ouais, ouais. It's a wonk, wonk, yeah. All right. Kathy, haha, happy Tuesday all day today, everyone. Kimberly is watching. Your
Hello.
parents are watching. They're saying good morning. Good morning, parents.
I just have one thing to say to my mom. I didn't do my nails like you told me to last night, but I just did them at 20 to 8 before we went live. So I just want you to know I listened to you. Thank you, Mom.
I love how mummies kind of attend to the smaller details that
Yeah.
we don't always have time to.
Yeah.
Like my mother would say if I had showed up without earrings in
Yeah.
every hole that I have,
Yeah.
she would be like, hey, you wear your earrings. You got your ears pierced. You wear your earrings.
Represent.
Okay, sorry, Mom.
Well, you got earrings and I got my nails did, so we're good.
Sure. So we've got a good morning, well, a morning, everyone, from
Morning.
Dan.
Morning,
Our own
Dan.
Giselle says, good morning, everyone. With a little kitty cat with a wry smile.
Nice.
Have a great Tuesday with a wave. Inika.
Yeah,
Oh no, challenging my international language skills. Buongiorno, bella ragazzi. Good morning, ladies.
Hello.
With a wave and a smiley face. Good morning, Inika. Margaret, good morning, all. Dan. Search mod is resolved.
Oh, thank you, Dan. I did ask Craigers that this morning. I checked the newsroom email. I swear to God, I did. I didn't find the updated. So we will have that story for you posted as soon as the show ends.
And I will just burn in curiosity at the obscurity of that reference. But,
Right?
send
Details,
my thoughts.
buddy. Details.
Send my thoughts out to Search Mod. I am thrilled that you are resolved. Great. Kimberly, good Tuesday morning, all. Brr.
Right?
Yeah, I don't know. It really wasn't that cold. I don't know. Maybe it's just because I had my boots and woolies. I'm not sure. Carl, good Tuesday morning, all. Woo.
Oh,
Good morning,
you're
Sue
intriguing me.
from India. This coming from Jaswinder.
Oh, that's awesome.
And then Jamie popping up to say hello. Hello, Jamie.
Jamie. Hello.
That's right. Wow, coming to us from India.
That's amazing.
Jaswinder, I would like to know what your affiliation is with the Sioux. We're always interested to know how
Absolutely.
people come to connect with us, how you heard about Sioux online, and, so maybe send us a note. I might not catch it today, but certainly would love to speak to that tomorrow. Thank you so much for tuning in and sending a shout out.
Awesome stuff. Well, that's Facebook land, Aubrey. We're going to throw to a commercial, but we are. Oh, so we're not. We're not going to commercial. We're going to weather.
You are a commercial for the weather.
I am. Okay, Craig. I hear you're waiting on me. What's the weather?
And welcome back. Let's take a look at how our day is looking. It's looking a lot better than yesterday. We'll take a look at the board here. We are going to see the clouds roll in today, and we're going to see some snow develop along those clouds. That's along a warm front, which is good news because it is bringing our temperatures up to the freezing mark. So it is going to become mild around the noon hour, and that's when we start seeing the snow flurries coming in. For the day today, this is the afternoon. This is the warm front coming through. Of course, it's picking up the southwesterly flow, so that's why we're going to see those milder temperatures just for today, though. Along this warm front, we are going to see some snow, maybe 2 centimeters by this evening, so nothing really too heavy. Other than that, we have high pressure building in for the rest of the week. And boy, are we going to look really nice next week. We'll take a look at the satellite system just to show you what is going on from space. And here's the warm front coming through. This is that system still, that big cold front that came through Sunday night is still hanging around the eastern seaboard. But this front will come through, give us the snow, and then cool us down for our day tomorrow. We'll take a look at the temperatures for today. Not looking all that bad compared to what we were seeing yesterday. 1 degree in Mackinac, 3 degrees in Thunder Bay, so you know that's where the warm air is coming from. And Sudbury coming in at -6, -9 in Timmins. So this is your 3-day. This is what it looks like. For Wednesday, a mix of sun and cloud. Temperatures 1 degree, but it could be around the freezing mark again. But on Thursday, we are seeing a lot of sun, but that high pressure system really moves in. It's a very strong high pressure system, but temperatures are dipping to -6. We rebound a little bit on Friday at -4, and then our temperatures really take a leap and bound for next week. I'll tell you that in the 7-day forecast coming up. Colette and Heidi are standing by with more of the show right after this.
20 years ago, a little friend of ours got a lot of attention from Canadians. The idea of a tiny hippo that could actually be living in our homes got us talking about how easy it is to be fooled by what we see. Today, the internet is full of things that look just as real. In our digital world, we need to think smarter and double-check before we believe anything we see. Find out how at breakthefake.ca.
Okay, there's so much I could say. Good morning.
Good morning.
And welcome back to First Local Morning with Colette and Heidi. Tuesday, March 2nd. We have breaking news. No, sorry. That's
Searchmont has been figured out.
Searchmont is resolved.
We did not
according
know
to
that.
Dan. Okay, no. With all seriousness, though,
Yeah.
the walking program. GFL Memorial Gardens does have a walking program that many people do utilize,
Yeah.
and they did want to make sure that everybody is aware that starting March 3rd, so tomorrow, and until further notice, the walking program is temporarily canceled. So obviously, the cancellation will be necessary to facilitate the vaccination clinic that will start this weekend, and walkers who are displaced by this closure, this temporary closure, are encouraged to use the Northern Community Center for exercise. You can register for a walking spot online or in person at the facility, and the city thanks everybody for their understanding during this change.
Absolutely. Now, I do believe that has something to do with the GFL helping out with the COVID-19 vaccinations that will be beginning. So I think they're prepping the area.
Yes, their gracious donation.
You threw me with that one. We went full circle. That came from last week. I love it. Okay, so why are we still in the yellow zone? From APH, this was released. I know that this has been a pretty busy story on SiouxOnline.com. Wanted to share this with you. Last week, the province reviewed all the public health units and where they stood on the provincial reopening plan. And I am going to read this from the page because I don't want to miss any details here. For the past few weeks, we have been in the yellow protect category, although the review has completed and new designations were made Friday. It seems that we will be remaining here. However, a location such as Grey Bruce County, with more cases in a smaller area, was realigned to the green category. A lot of measures were taken, which Heidi's going to cover shortly. When APH was approached for comment, they responded saying there are a lot of things going on into this decision. Their communications officer, who is Leo Vecchio, replied to the inquiry, attributing the comments to Dr. Jennifer Liu, who is the medical officer of health. She said that this was a provincial decision. Data used to make this decision includes a suite of indicators, not just incidence or rate of new cases, as well as indicators like health system capacity, hospital ICU capacity, said Liu. It could go on and on for a little bit more. It is posted to Sioux Online. Want to let you know we're still in the yellow.
Okay. And tagging on to that, there are new COVID-19 measures going into effect in 9 Ontario regions and 2 regions moving into lockdown. So new public health measures, and these measures obviously are meant to limit the spread of COVID-19, and they are affecting the Thunder Bay and Simcoe Muskoka health units, as they have seen some infections rising in recent days, driven in part by transmission of more infectious variants of the virus. So the province activated what they are describing as an emergency break for those districts and moving them to the gray tier. So we did just see the color-coded system. The gray tier of Ontario's color-coded pandemic response plan. The move will impose a variety of more stringent public health measures, including capping most indoor gatherings at 10 people, closing restaurants to in-person service, and forcing non-essential retail stores to operate at a 25% capacity. So 7 other health public units are easing restrictions as they move down a level. So the Niagara region is now classified as red. Chatham, Kent, Middlesex, London, and southwestern units all move to the orange. Haldimand, Norfolk, and Huron-Perth transition to yellow, and Grey Bruce will become a green zone with the least restrictive measures in place.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Thanks, Heidi. Let's go over to Craig for a quick 7-dayer.
Okay, well, guess what? So we got 13.8 centimeters yesterday.
Oh, is that all?
Snow. As far as the temperatures go on Saturday, I was thinking that we broke a record. We didn't break a record, but we came close. We hit about 5 degrees at the airport. It was 6.8 is the record set in 2000. But as far as temperatures go, wait until you see the 7-day forecast. We'll take a look at that, Mike, if we can bring that up. Let's go full screen, Mike. There we go. Look at those temperatures. By Monday, we're looking at 6 degrees. Tuesday, 6 degrees. We could hit 10 degrees next Wednesday. So that's looking more spring-like for sure.
Thank you, Craigers. We have so much more to cover, including some nutty news. So locally, we just wanted to remind you that you've got something on Reggie's, and I'm trying to find mine quickly.
I do. Reggie's West. They've got bands happening.
Sweet.
Remember, you are permitted to dance and sing at your table. Don't get too into it, or you will be cut off.
You can't dance on the table.
No.
No,
Well,
you can't?
I don't know.
Come on. Sorry, Heidi.
Oh, no naked news.
I know. We'll come back
I have a
tomorrow
naked
with...
man stuck in a chimney for like a week now.
We have to get to that. See you tomorrow.